Okay, well, here we go. We're going to tell you about why these people are having their teeth pulled out. And as you can see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 veneers here. And this one here, there's no tooth in there. You got two teeth here, 2 teeth here, and 1 in the middle. And they put this veneer in here to bridge it, so they're all connected together. So when he pulls them out, they'll all have to come out together. And if you take a look what periodontal gum disease has done, see, here's the bone line here, and all this bone curve, just about 90% is gone. And on this tooth here, it looks like maybe just about 99% gone on that one. And this in here goes clear up here. All from here to here, it's the bone is gone from the tooth there, and this in here is also. But then you look over here, and he has another bridge here. See, this isn't a tooth. There's no root here, so they bridged that one and that one and that one and all 4 of these together. And on the back one here, you can see here's the gum line again, right here. Here's the gum line, and so all the bone has been eaten down from here to here, and he's only got about this much left. And what 50, 40% here, 40% there, not much there. But this in here, this tooth here has got a pretty good root connection here, and the other one's over here. And it looks like these are veneers too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 10, 11, 12, 13 veneers there. So that's $13,000 just there. And God only knows what other kind of work they've done on his teeth here. But there's one good thing I wanted to show you here. See, like here's the bone line, and so if you really imagine, see, the bone line is supposed to be coming out here, all the way out here, way out here. So all this bone in here is gone because of the periodontal, and that's the reason why all these teeth are gone out of there already. And over here, the gum line is here, the bone line is here, and as you can see, is if you go right on out here like this, all that bone in here is all gone, because that's what periodontal has done. And it's doing the same thing as it's doing here. It made all these teeth come out. Either that or they were really, really bad, and they finally pulled them out when they got about like this, because they got loose. But so this guy is in big trouble. I mean, he's been had periodontal disease for years and years and years and years, and he spent thousands of dollars. As I can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and God only knows how many more veneers he had on before, or how many more bridges. But at least you can see that just on the veneers, about 20 grand, and now they're pulling it all out. And the point about it is that, see, when they put these veneers in, they knew this tooth was gone because of gum disease. It had eaten all the root away from the bone, and so they knew that it wouldn't be long before they have to have all these pulled out. And so that's what they've been doing. And what they call it treating gum disease. And that's how they treat it. When you see it here, a dentist say, we're going to come on in, we'll treat your gum disease. You're not going to cure it. He's not going to cure it. He's going to treat it. So if these teeth, the roots are being eaten up by gum disease, they'll put some caps on them, or they'll pull them out and put implants, or they'll do something, try to anyhow, but and once they all come out, then they'll do something else for you. They'll give you dentures. So that's treating. But curing, if they would have cured this guy's gum disease years and years and years ago, he would have a perfect set of teeth. As a matter of fact, when I get done here, I'm going to edit it, and I'll show you what this guy's mouth should look like as far as his teeth are concerned. But so I'm going to let the video go. And so here's his top 5 veneers, and as you can see, look how nasty that root there is. Talk about nasty looking. And so look how swollen his teeth is. So he's really in big trouble. And as you can see, all the teeth are out here, all the teeth are out here and out here and on the bottom there. And these teeth here won't be long. It won't be long until they'll be gone too. So as you can see how loose they are. He just barely moves it. And the reason why it is because you saw the x-rays and they're just barely connected to the bone. So this guy spent all that money. Instead of things getting better, it's getting worse and worse and worse. And not only that, this guy is so sick that he could fall over with heart attack. Who knows? Cancer could come up very soon. All kinds of problems. Oh my God! Look at that! Now look at that! Look at that! Isn't that absolutely outrageous? Outrageous because they didn't cure the gum disease, and they're not going to do it now either. They're not going to cure that gum disease. He's going to keep going and going until he dies. Well, I'm going to recap here on this removal of multiple teeth due to advanced periodontal disease. So, right up here, if you take a look at this, you can see all this bone, at least 3/8 of an inch, half an inch here, all the way over there where those teeth used to stick in. So the bone used to be up in here into the bone, but all the bone is gone. And all the bone over here is gone, all the bone over here is gone, and as you can see all the bone in here is gone, and all the bone. So really, what's really happening is that even when they're pulling these teeth out, and you could see that the gums were all swollen and all bleeding and loose. And the main thing about it is, see, all this bone up here right now is all infected. See, and it's been eating it up for years and years, and all this bone here is infected. So just by pulling these teeth out here, or even pulling them all out, it doesn't kill the bacteria. So the bacteria is still going. And see what happens when you get all your teeth pulled out, and they give you dentures. Maybe 6 months later on down the road, they give you impressions, and at first the dentures really fit nice and tight and everything is good. But with all this bacteria, this nasty rotten smelling bacteria that's eating on you and eating this bone, it keeps eating, and it gets your dentures gets loose. So then what you got to do, you got to go back to the dentist, and what he does, he takes and gives you another impression, and he what they call relining your dentures. And so what they do is they make it fit again, and away you go. In another 6 months, a year, whatever, you got to do it again and again and again. And so what most generally people do is that they can't get them to fit, and they're loose, and they can't talk with them. They try to fall out. And so what they do is they come in here, and you can take a look at it on YouTube. A lot of they show you how they're putting implants in. So they maybe put 5 or 6 implants here, 5 or 6 implants, and connect the dentures onto the implants. But even then, without killing all this bacteria that's already in the bones, been infected his bones for like years and years, 20, 30 years, whatever. Pretty soon, maybe a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years later, the bone gets eaten around the implants, and they fall out also. So, what's one way or the other, this guy's going to get all these teeth. These teeth are coming out because he's infected. His mouth is completely infected. His whole body is infected. It's eating on his hips, his knees, back. Just it is eating on him all over, and he, like I said before, he could, die, the next second with heart disease. He could come out with cancer, you name it. He could be doing it, and he's on his way. He won't be long before he'll be dead. But so when they're taking this out, so they have he has a choice of dentures or implants and then dentures connected to the implants. But the main thing about it is, just by pulling the teeth out doesn't kill all this bacteria. The only thing that's going to kill that bacteria is clindamycin. And sure, you're not going to be able to kill it because with like peroxide, tea tree oil, or baking soda, or all the other stuff, because it's already in the bone. The peroxide and all that stuff can't get to the bone up here to solve the problem, to kill the bacteria. So when you take clindamycin, it kills all the bacteria in your body, and away you go. So this is what's going to happen. He's going to have some dentures here, or implants, and even then later on it's just an ongoing thing. See, when the dentist doesn't cure all this bacteria, it just keeps eating and eating, and it just keeps eating, and pretty soon you lose all your teeth, pretty soon you die. That's the whole story. So I'm going to shut it off right now, and I'm going to go ahead and connect this to the other video in the video editor, and good luck to you.